And we're back. Party's made landfall in Senghor. We're gonna go look for Sharkmen to interrogate.
Okay. How do you plan to find Sharkmen?
Where were you attacked?
There was a bar. There's a bar. Just follow me.
I think we lost the name. It got renamed to the Whirling
Goldfish.
Goldfish.
The twirling goldfish.
It was the Twirling Mermaid, and it got turned into the Twirling Goldfish.
Where was it again? I think we lost some of our.
It was just like over here somewhere.
It was right here.
Yeah, it was in the top right. Wow.
Okay. The Twirling Goldfish. All right, we'll go there.
Can you please center us?
Okay. Center players on current view. Then Marty can move it to wherever is nice. Okay. There's a shopkeeper in there. Don't remember his name. The shop is. It's been like what 2 days. The shop is.
Bar fight of the Twirling Mermaid. That was 3 days ago.
3 days ago. So 3 days.
What's the name?
They're
Senghor?
Senghor. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Tool.
Got it.
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Thank you.
Kate, there's a shopkeeper there. It is a bit of a divey place. The sign has currently been painted over with goldfish over the mermaid.
Blackjack stops there, like he's slowly puzzling together that this may be the work of his own crew. He looks back to Gitano and like for the first time in our walk realizes that Gitano is in a new form.
What, my good sir? They're very fond of Sebastian. Fine fish that he is.
You're very pudgy.
I know. Very imperial, don't you think? Wiggles his belly.
You're gonna have to join us for morning exercises from now on.
I have a question.
And he turns into a skinny elf. Okay, we will.
Do Imperials wear underpants?
Oh, why is he so small?
And if I pulled said underpants over your head, would it be painful?
Yes, I imagine. No, yes, I imagine it would.
Blackjack's like, is Katana fat, or is he pretending to be fat, or he seems to be lost in?
If a fat tree falls in the woods, does it need to do morning exercise?
Kitsune tricks.
Gitano tricks.
He walks into the bar, kind of leading, like motioning for Banta to lead the way. Is this the place?
This is the place. And he does a little shake, and so his hair flows and walks in head held high.
Okay, I believe nobody of this group was there previously. Banta.
Banta was there, yes.
Banta. Hello, sir. How are you this day?
Well, one then. Sorry. Just. Banta. Oh man, I'm a little German. I don't know why. Banta, good. How are you doing? You clean place, nice, very good.
Yes, our place is very clean. Thank you for your help last time. Would you care to have a?
Not a problem. Not problem. You friend. We a friend.
You brought a lot of. He's waving you over to the bar.
Yep.
He slides you a drink. You kind of brought a big group to give everybody a drink, but you can get a drink. Here. Ooh, beer.
much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Do you have any wine?
Excuse me?
Wine made from grapes.
Wine is made from grapes.
Ah.
Do you have any a coin?
Yeah, they're here looking for
Of
something.
course I have coin. I have so much coin it would boggle your mind.
Maybe you can return
Please
favor,
don't.
help us. Maybe you
What do you-
can return favor, help us.
What do you need? If I can help, I surely will.
You remember those, the shark guys?
The-
Very mean, very mean.
Yeah, they were most rude customers.
Unfortunate. But you know where we can see them?
They attacked your pudgy guy with the scrunched up nose.
Yes.
I understand he was not so pudgy and more perhaps
It's very-
an athletic
very ugly.
build with a
Very ugly,
delicate
man.
features.
Black Dog checking his pouches for coins. I looked at his character sheet. There are none. So he's like, "Oh, I don't have any money." He's like, just gives Katano this dirty look. Not that he didn't have money. It's about him being described as pudgy.
He is pudgy. I'm just checking to see if correct.
Forgive the poverty of my large friend here. It is inexcusable.
Current, I've got this. He pulls out one of his 3 silver coins. Hey, Kren buys drinks with one of his 3 silver coins. He's got 2. To beer, wine, and all other spirits.
Black Dog's not drinking. He's just waiting patiently.
Okay, Corinne is going to drink Black Dog's drink. Don't worry, I can fight with both now.
Where can we
Thanos
find
gonna
the
have
shark
his-
people?
It's true.
The Baileys took him.
Where
with
are
these,
they?
You know how to get there.
What do you mean? I mean, what do you want to do to the Baileys?
No, not the belly. Shark. We need to speak sharks.
You have to deal with the Baileys.
And where are they?
Oh, wait. Let me guess. They are in the big house.
They're usually in the big house.
I know cities so well. Why do I know?
They are also in the fort.
Hmm.
Depends. He points to like these defensive crenellations that are scattered throughout the city. They have multiple towers within Senghor. You don't know which one Ben is in at any given point in time. Baron.
Yes, but they only have one place to put like bad guys. Yes.
You don't want to
No.
be taken away by the Baileys.
No. We need to ask them to see the bad guy.
I. Sorry, sweetie. What he's saying is, I'm certain they're taken somewhere, but when you get taken away, nobody sees you till you come back.
Oh.
If you come back.
I bet they don't come back. They're not very nice. They are mean,
The
like
Bailey-
stale bread.
The Baileys are most beneficent. Yep, the Baileys are most beneficent. Completely beneficent.
I meant the Sharkmen are mean.
The Sharkmen are assholes.
Let's go knock at the tower. The tower over there.
Thank you for your very mediocre wine.
It was the bottomest of bottom shelf.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Black Dog herds the drinkers out of the bar.
Cred finished his Katano's wine glass like that little.
You are a bit of a pig, sir. Yeah.
I'm not the. He's poking you with like your. This isn't real. This isn't real.
Be careful with me. Be careful with me. Don't you know elves are like birds? They have hollow bones.
I know. How about you give me a piggyback ride to the tower?
I
That'll
will
help you get
collapse under
stronger.
your immense weight. No, that will crush my bones.
The only way to make
And
your
leave
bones
me-
stronger is to crush them.
Well, how about we try this with you first? I will take a great big stick, and I will beat on your legs, and you tell me when they feel stronger.
Would that work?
I would like to see you wield the big stick. It requires an 18 strength to wield properly. Otherwise, you're at a -4.
It would be a very case of hold very still.
Does this tower have a door?
Okay, you make your way to the tower. The tower has a the tower does not have a traditional door. It has a window that is rather large that is set 20 feet up.
Okay, well, we're just gonna take Karen's new mall and just give the side of the tower some loving taps
Well,
till somebody
one
comes.
second. Wait. 1 moment. 1 moment. 1 moment. Hello.
Hey,
What is it? Is there something? Do you need something? There's a dude sticking his head out from the tower. I just dropped the token and it. Where'd it go?
You see, if you smack tower, probably they come and fight you. It's not good.
I have abs.
Black Dog just gives you a slight grin and shrug.
Exactly, that's what happened.
Mm.
You make it sound like that wasn't the plan. I am a baffling buffoon. I dropped the token while moving, and it's gone now. And it's gone. And it's gone.
Describe the gentleman. It's fine.
There is a there's a gentleman with black hair, dark skin. He's got a navy vest on and a tricorn hat.
Is this the Bailey's son that we met before?
This is actually one of the dudes who was one of the guys who was guarding him.
Baileyman, we're here to talk to the shark people you arrested several days ago.
All right.
We are from the Happy Barnacle. We see you many days ago.
Do you wish to claim an offense against them? Or something of that nature? To what is the nature of the request of speaking with the Shockman?
I know some things that we need to know. Maybe.
He looks mighty aggressive. Yeah, that's a big sword. What kind of question?
Inquisitive ones.
Something we shouldn't be yelling at the top of our voices. The Castellani can know the answers to this. It pertains to dangers that
pertains
threaten
to
all
the
of us.
Yes, to the security of all of the city.
Okay. One moment, sir. Hang on.
Okay. Black Dog's looking for something to hang on to.
Literal prick. All right. There is a woman who is flying from another tower in your general direction.
Whoa. Whoa.
Sorcery.
Hey, she flies over casually and naturally. Again, dark skin, tattoos, a lot of jewelry, tricorn hat, very intricately braided hair.
And look at me in my sexy elf form. Wait, she is a witch, yes? I do not want her cursing my massive willy.
And
Good Good curse or bad curse?
Rose gives a polite bow when the lady lands, or she's hovering above us, not landing.
No, she's
hello,
like 5
lady
feet
flying.
up.
Okay.
Like she's hovering, but is coming down to your level.
You.
Siren gives a nod.
There's a bit of a like if you're jumping forward eagerly. There's a bit of a like
you. Are you a witch of Senghor?
I am. I am Ife, daughter of Baron Baily.
We have questions for the Sharkmen that also. He looks to Gitano, the way he phrased it. Black Dog liked, but he can't seem to summon exactly the same words that you used.
We have questions that pertain to the security of the entire city and the well-being of all. And perhaps your sharkmen that you have imprisoned here, rightfully so for their poor behavior, can answer some of those questions. And then he flicks his hair back and gives her a wink.
Black Dog ignores that part.
What he said, except for that part.
Yeah.
Give me a bluff check. Do you think they? Well,
I think they might. They got the summons.
true. So you're treating this the risk to the city is the summons.
Well, the risk to the city is the
White Wolf.
not just the summons, but the coming. Like if the White Wolf gets
The horde gets here. Yeah.
if the horde of pirate and sea creatures gets here, we're all royally
We were
screwed.
also already attacked by people who are treating with White Wolf in their bay. So
Yeah.
maybe they should know this.
So it would be a diplomacy then.
Okay.
You're not lying. You're just asking for a favor.
Black Dog will aid,
I
even
should
though
have
he's
lied.
not very good at this. You will aid. Wow, not 20, so +3.
I'm so much better at lying.
Tell this truth.
And I swear I'm an elf. Can it be a bluff check now?
And I swear I'm not using any magic right now.
I got a +3. Oh,
And
yeah.
Rose's aid is another +3. So +6.
+6. All right. So, fuck. I gotta check. All right. +6, +20. 38.
This sounds important. And you can...
We have
Given
proof
you-
right here. He's got the crumpled scroll in his hands. It doesn't look like he's handing it over, but
Okay. This is... If it is of this nature, I believe you should treat with my father.
Bailey.
Okay. Yes, really. This is a good thing.
Yes, you should treat with Captain Baily.
May we speak with the shark ruffians, though? You are welcome to hear the answers to the questions that we ask. Of course.
It will be for father to decide. Okay,
Well-
she is touching this crenellation.
Seeing as it is almost...
Crenellation is the wrong word. It's the wall. She's touching the stone wall.
Yeah.
She's not flying to the top and touching the
Okay,
crenellation.
all right.
My brain is just picking. It's a castle word.
Well, it's all flat in the 2D map here, so
Yeah. No, she's not flying to the top and touching. She's touching the wall at your height. The stone appears to like morph a little bit so that you can walk into it.
Seeing as it is almost time for lunch, I suppose a trip to your no doubt lavish living quarters would be most appreciated, and the many servants who would serve us a delicious meal. I thank you in advance.
Black Dog seems to have ignored Gitano for a moment, scrutinizing the magic door, and then he remembers we've got a brand new club that does double damage to objects. We're pretty sure we can knock down it.
Whatever they got.
All right, he'll go in if we're being invited in.
Yeah, she's basically.
There's a cautious step through the door. Sorcery, bugs, black dog.
I will be honest, mademoiselle. It does not like they serve a very good lunch in here. He goes in.
Okay, you end up in this like low-ceilinged, very dark, damp but well-adorned room. There is furnishings of a decently good quality, although there's a fair number of you. There's chairs, coffee tables. There's some ashtrays lining the place. Ife will follow you in.
Black dog's pacing.
Okay, there is a door in the room. My father, I will return when I will return, she says. Does anybody have any holy symbols of good deities on them?
Of good?
Karen, Cord.
Yeah. I think Cord's neutral. Just Karen's that's good.
I think Cord is.
I mean, yeah, Karen Cord is kind of good.
Yeah.
Is he? Okay.
Please don't damage the help.
Oh, hang on a sec. Let me double check. Gitano.
Gitano's the man of many things.
He probably has a number of holy symbols. It's just a question of what's he wearing.
Black Dog does wear a holy symbol, but I don't. It is a holy symbol of a nom.
No.
I believe is neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gitano's is Ali Damara, so neutral.
She looks at Karen. Please don't damage the help.
That's right. The city is all undead servanty.
Okay. She steps through this door. The door is like when the door opens, it's like the that spell that they cast in the boat, where it's all black on the other side. You can't see through. A moment later, a gooey man comes through.
Black Dog's like trying to like grab a sword.
He is wearing a well-fitted suit with a bow tie. He has a silver platter in his hand. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Is there any refreshments that you require?
Black Dog's
Sorry.
Why would
I did
that
not
want
realize.
to hand me anything?
Is there any refreshments that you require?
I cannot get used to this.
Nope.
No. I'm good. I have all refreshments here.
Fine. Please
refreshments.
take your putrescent away, please.
Don't hurt his feelings. He's not helpful. Cannot be helped.
Does putrescence mean gross?
Yes.
I respectfully decline, says Rose.
Okay, he goes around the room.
We're on the same map.
Corinne
Right?
gives him a. Do you want me to smash you? I do not wish to be smashed.
Karen, we are asked not to hurt them,
Okay.
so please.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, Black Dog's no longer holding.
Are we on a different map?
Here. No, we are right here.
Oh.
I'll be picking up on social cues.
Oh no.
Gitano
Might
goes
have
back
drink
to
some port.
normal human form.
Is normal
Lovely for my
lies?
sexy elf.
Shoo. Black Dog says to it.
Okay, of course, sirs. And madam, please ring the bell if you need anything. He motions to
That
his-
is like looking like
Yeah, I think most of us are kind of like that.
He's motioning to a little silver bell that's on an end table. He pushes a little piece of skin flap up his.
You might want to.
He tries to smile with no lips.
Correct. They asked for holy water.
You're on. Blackjack's hand is now squishing the bell. Like, where?
Okay.
He does ring the bell, but he's trying to like sunder the bell.
Give me a damage roll, like a
D8 plus my strength. Plus 7. 13 damage from a gauntleted hand.
Okay, you dented the bell. In a matter of moments, you rang sirs.
Blackjack takes the dented bell and just hands it to the ghoul. Take this away.
It appears to be damaged. Sorry about this. And could you bring some holy water?
If we are trying to do something here, we are probably doing not favor for us.
Of course. Your wish is my command. He leaves with the dented bell, and it takes.
There are certain courts where all of your heads would have been removed long ago, says Rose. Good thing we're not in those places.
You have 3 minutes to converse amongst yourself before Bobby returns.
His name is Bobby.
His name is Bobby.
The Black Dog. Ah!
Your holy water, sir. He's got a vial of holy water, and then 3 different types of ornate glass, like a snifter, a champagne flute, a mug, and there's a little tray with some blocks of ice.
Oh, you know what? I'll take a glass too.
Okay, Corinne will.
If you got a few grapes to put in there too, that would be nice.
Of course, sir. Grapes coming right up.
And the holy water.
Okay.
I take mine in a champagne fruit. Just so.
Okay. Corinne takes the holy water.
Blackdog is rubbing his temples
And puts a piece of ice in his mouth. He's just chewing on some ice.
Banta sits back down. This is not. We're not going to do. This is not good at all.
3 minutes later, Bobby returns. There's another he comes in with a champagne flute with holy water in it and 3 grapes.
Ah, thank you. He's very careful.
I like 4 grapes.
You see him very carefully balancing the tray.
So, does Bobby wear gloves?
Bobby has has white waiter's gloves on.
So, you didn't touch this glass, right?
Of course not, sir.
Because if I turn it into a ghoul, I'm gonna be mad. I'm just letting you know.
I am not a ghoul, sir.
You kind of look like one.
I am simply an aquatic zombie. I've been around for quite some time. My corporeal form is a little deteriorated. There tends to be the humidity is not necessarily great for the skin.
I did not know zombies could talk.
Why, thank you for the compliment, sir. Is there anything else that you require?
He downs the glass with the grapes in it. I don't think I got my holy water yet.
Gaetano, you're starting to get on my nerves.
Are you possessed or a devil or an undead?
He is none of those things.
Okay, you don't take damage from consuming holy water. Okay. Of
I'm
course,
still
sir.
parched, and I still don't feel blessed. Let's go, Bobby.
All right, Bobby's gonna
It's
go.
not like you get tired.
Of course, sir. He was confused for a moment. He's like, of course. Are you sure there isn't anything a brave warrior like you would need? He's like, okay, Black Dog, your sword looks very heavy.
Black Dog would like a puppy.
No, leave. Don't.
He needs love.
We're all fine here.
I'm fine, thank you. No exercises for me. That's right. Katana doing just fine.
Corinne will take the flute, put it back on the tray. He's going to keep the holy water. You could put a vial of holy water on the treasure sheet.
Sure. We have alchemical stores. 10 becomes 11.
Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have a bell. When would you like me to return to make sure she's okay?
When your masters are ready to talk to us.
Of course. One second. He returns after a very short period of time with a very elaborate-looking vessel. It's got little feet on it. It's got two. It's a white bowl with some interesting kind of like jade inlay or like this green inlay around the edge, with two little stirrup-looking things and 4 feet. It is a very fancy chamber pot. Just in case any of you need to drain your internals. Puts it in the corner.
I tell you, we're not allowed to leave here. Man, we should have some charcuterie. People are rich. Let's take advantage.
I'm assuming that the hole that we came through shut after we walked in.
Yep. Okay.
You know what to do with the wall if we get stuck here, right, Corinne?
What wall?
Right.
5 hours goes
Holy
by.
fuck. Black Dog has finally sat down on a bench.
Had to crush the fucking bell, didn't you, pygmy?
At this point, Cred is like tapping things with the he's just like, oh, dook, dook. See that way he taps things with the club to see what sounds they make. Dook, 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 dook. All right. At this point,
Rose is scribbling in a little book. He's writing poems, haikus to be more precise.
okay. The door opens. Ife enters. Apologies for the wait.
Black Dog gets up.
Fucking hell.
It is all right. We understand busy Baron. Captain.
It took a moment to wake my father.
A moment? It took so long I grew a beard, lady. And completely changed races.
That was about to be the
Our crew. He looks at her. Our crew is very entertaining.
You were one of the ones that was scurrying away from the bar.
I wouldn't call it scurrying. It was a hasty retreat.
Be on your best behavior in front of my father.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
She's looking at Gitano.
Black Dog.
As you wish, madam.
Black Dog looks him up and down, and glancing at his girth. You knew it. There will be exercises.
My good man, my rotund form is a sign of my fine upbringing.
Okay. You are led through the door, which takes you to a more opulent room.
Now this is class.
Why is that not doing the thing? Sorry, 1 second. There it goes.
Baby
alright.
turns into a huge ape and takes a giant shit everywhere.
They do grow.
While spinning.
Painting your walls.
It's the half ape, half hippo shenado.
Yep.
Okay, at the end of the room, there is a man. He's got thick glasses on. He's got very impressive hair, tricorn hat, and a very stiff and somewhat tattered uniform. There is a skeleton in like Iron Kingdom style armor. That is basically at his side. And then there are several other skeletons in the room. Give me 1 second. I have to check.
Anybody else remember Weekend at Bernie's? That dude is 100% Weekend at Bernie's.
This guy right here, he's actually dead. She's just running the show. It's my dad.
Look at me.
My dad is doing everything.
She's pulling on ropes. He's like, hello.
Alright.
Baron Baily. Black Dog like goes and takes one knee.
Okay. How many hit dice do you have?
Yeah.
Eight?
Panta takes a knee as well. Was next to him.
8?
Yeah, everyone here has 8 except for Siren and Rose. They have 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Everybody, as they're coming in the room, needs to make will saves.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Yeah, fear
Yay.
based effect or
It is a mind affecting fear effect.
okay.
Okie doke.
Black Dog. 19.
Okay. Black Dog is unnerved by this room. The Baron is the most intimidating fellow.
Okay.
He is shaken.
Shaking,
All right.
but not scared.
Oh yeah, you feel that you were one hit die away from being the like running around like stupid asshole.
9 for Rose.
Roses.
Katana rolled a 1.
All right,
20,
so
21?
21. And I will roll for Kren and Siren. So far, nobody's made it. Kren.
Byron's got a 7.
Kren, look at that guy. He's pointing. He's the only one. Oh, he looks really stern.
Siren got a nat 20 unless you already rolled.
No, I did not roll. Okay, so Kren and Siren. Everyone else is shaken except for Kren and Siren. This will. It's well. Is anybody taking immediate combative actions that they got spooked?
No, Black Dog is like he goes down to one knee and he finds this frightening, so he's averting his gaze while talking.
Yeah, it's scary to look upon Baron Baily.
I think Katano is he rolled a 1, so I'm gonna say he's scared enough he does not want to fuck around with this guy, and he just transforms into his
Traditional form.
his real self. Oh, size medium thing.
Now is his true self Pudgy?
The true self is a sleek fox form. That's probably a little pudgy. But how can you tell through all that?
Black Dog stammers a little bit.
Okay.
Go ahead, boss. You're the mouth.
Proof. He's holding up the.
Okay. One of these skeletons
Black
picks
Dog
up.
flinches, like it was more reactive, like he almost punched the skeleton, like when you're afraid, fight or flight, and
Yep.
Black Dog's got fight in him, so he lets it go. We found this on shark people that attacked my friend in a bar in your city. And then last night, was it last night or the day before?
That was last night.
We were attacked by sahuagin.
Sahuagin, yes.
That followed Chieftain Kalort. We questioned one of the sahuagin, and they said that Kalort is in talks with an agent of White Wolf.
The White Wolf is not welcome here.
No, but sahuagin attacking boats right outside your harbor, who may be in cahoots with the White Wolf, should be of concern. I am Black Dog of the... and he thinks for a moment, these are pirates, of the Happy Barnacle. Our captain is Molgromere. Our Uber captain is Harriagan.
There's the wryest of like little corner of a lip moves up like a half a centimeter, just like quarter inch kind of curl of a lip. And you were able to repel the sahuagin that attacked your vessel.
Yeah, our captain dove into the water and spotted some kind of underwater ship thing.
There are mighty dangerous things below the waves.
A plunger.
Plongeur, I believe you'll find it's pronounced.
Being from the Iron Kingdoms and not
Oh, yeah,
a language that anything resembling French.
Pluger!
Yeah.
Black Dog of the Happy Barnacle. What do you believe the shark men know? He doesn't call them shark men. I just need to find that. I closed the window.
We want to know where
The Adaro.
the shark men likely know where the marshalling point is. That would be of interest to us and likely to you.
Tell me, what is the viewpoint of the Happy Barnacle with respect to our new visitors within the ocean?
The dolphin people are enemies of anyone who sails who isn't one of them.
Fuck dolphins.
The shark people want to eat us.
Banta looks back at you like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. A katana just gives you a thumbs up. Like, yeah.
And the White Wolf will enslave us all. We have many enemies. Our captain, Rose, captain, like everyone's fucking afraid, wishes to pledge allegiance with Pirate Baron Baily. We are. It is a good time to have strong friends. We are quite capable.
It truly is a good time for strong friends. It is these trying times with which pirates must band together for our little piece of civilization, that which it is.
Was there something specific Molgromere wanted us to ask? Or...
You're muted?
Just wanted the bailiffs to be informed about what's going on with the White Wolf.
Yep.
And for you guys to get permission to question the shark people instead of just, doing what we do.
I see. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm sure the Baron has ways of making the shark people speak. We would very much appreciate knowing where the marshal point is, or if there are more than one, simply to know what danger one is sailing into. Also, if powerful individuals such as yourselves were to take action, I assume it would be against those marshalling points, or perhaps stopping individuals from joining before they gather into a massive fleet. But Rose is kind of rambling a bit because he's scared.
Does Siren, Banta, or I'm going to say Kren, just because it is a potentially spicy little room that we're in here. Are they interacting at all with the Baron? Kren isn't afraid of him, and he's kind of standing broadly in the room, and he looks like he's distracted by the urge to punch skeletons.
Look, you're a port city, at a port where everyone's afraid to leave. With very few exceptions. One of them is our captain and our ship. And last I checked, port cities with boats that never leave shrivel up and die.
Oh, there are many deaths before they shrivel up and die. One might turn to cannibalism before then.
Oh. No.
Pirates attacking one another. It is challenging times.
Surely you could see the wisdom of having a capable crew of pirates as personal friends. We have braved many dangers.
We'll set up for friends of the family. That's because Katano doesn't want to hang out with this man.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check. Everybody who talked can aid. Kren's busy, trying to square up with skeletal guards, so he's basically not doing anything. He's kind of giving fuck you glances to the red armored skeleton in the back. But yeah, what of it?
That's plus 5 aids. 35. Oh, 38.
Unfortunately, it will be some time before two of the shark men will be able to communicate. The third, I believe, is conscious currently. I can have my people question them on this subject, if you wish, or I can let you do it. Or you can do it yourselves, if there is personal stakes.
Black Dog wants to do it himself, but he's probably not very good at it and will make a mess of it.
Come! I cut your leg off and tell me what you want to know!
I believe that Baron Baily and his host are more than capable of extracting such information, says Rose quickly. Black Dog's like, okay, that makes sense. If we're peeing in our armor in front of this guy, the Sharkmen can also pee.
Also pee in their armor. Make it to pee-pee. That is agreeable. I would ask that you do me I would ask of your captain a small favor.
We will deliver a message or a note to our captain.
Uh-oh, all this shit is relative. I'm 20th level. I need a little favor.
4 sessions of blood, sweat, and tears later.
We also request permission to move our spot of anchorage in the bay, so that if any sahuagin return to the place where we were attacked, they will not find our ship.
Agreed. You shall be moved within the confines of the city.
Okay.
You have done us a service, and we will return in kind, as friends do.
If you have use of 18 sahuagin corpses, we would be happy to hand them over. Rose looks around the room. He's pretty quick thinking.
Donations are always appreciated.
Our boat is currently light of armaments. If you could point us in the direction of a enemy of yours that has too many cannons.
I have issue with Tidewater.
Are those the Tidewater?
Tidewater Rock. Give me a second.
Is that where the Admiral has gone crazy that's supposed to be watching boats?
The Admiral that's gone crazy that's supposed to be watching boats.
And
They are traitors. They are traitors to the common good and the free pirates.
Were we told not to piss off Tidewater, or were we just told to be
This guy,
careful?
no, we were told.
So you were warned by the angels not to piss off Tidewater, or not to, like, that Tidewater was dangerous.
Okay.
You know that, so Siren knows that they got their job from Tidewater before they got ganked by sahuagin. Like, their ship got ganked by sahuagin, and then they're doing a job given by Tidewater. And Tidewater is known as a like an isle where you like get jobs, right? They scout ships, and you're supposed to show up there and go, "Hey guys, what's the mark?" Right? Like, it's the
I've got a note. Just go to Tidewater, see what's up.
There's a job board. The Tidewater is a job board where you're supposed to get pirate jobs.
You suspect that the Lord of Tidewater has turned.
There is something wrong there, and I suspect many things. Give me a second. I need to find it would be on this tab. I suspect Gilhem has fallen under the sway of Tamiko.
Can you paste?
Oh, Tommy Cool?
Tammy Cool? No.
Tommy Cool.
So something you know previously, there's Gilhem Fierro. Is the captain or admiral of Tidewater.
Yeah, we know that. Okay.
And then he's talking about Tamiko, which a name I don't think you know yet. Tamiko. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I assume she is some sort of sorceress or witch, an enchantress.
Yes. One does not. It bodes ill when one sues for marriage, sues for peace, and uses the bounty for marriage.
Okay, he's not certain what that means, but I'm sure when we go there, we'll find out. I think we're ready to leave. Before Grant starts beating up skeletons.
Kren is now like doing the like under the bed like. Apparently the skeletons in this place, like a lot of the undead that were in like this weird space, are more intelligent than you'd expect. Like they're not stupid like the big snake. He then holds out the scroll. One of the skeletons picks up the scroll, steps over and hands it to Black Dog.
Yeah, he stuffs it back into his cowl.
Happy hunting.
Okay.
And may the seas see you safely.
Rose's bow is very quick. So Black Dog also bows.
Cred just flicks his hat, like just bing.
Respectful nod from Siren before she backs out.
Mm-hmm.
Katano just quickly turns, looks at Ife, and I'm so sorry, but our families are just too different, and I don't think it will work out. So shh, stay strong, stay strong.
Is this in the room or is this in wherever you're going?
This is wherever we're going. This is on the way out.
Okay. Leaving the room, you go out the door. Ife leads you out the door, and you end up coming out at the out the tower. Oh, did that not go? Where are you? Did I scatter you to the winds? Give me a second. Where did the party go? Oh, here you are. Swoop. So you are led out the door, and you come out that little castle, the Rook. You come out that tower.
Okay.
The Black Dog goes sorcery. Or magic room.
The hell do we have Senghor and Sebastian around for when we've got magical knowledge like this around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand over here right now, like away from him.
Stone magic.
That went well.
This is just all the drained color look on everyone's face. We will maneuver our boat into the city.
Okay. She hands you a small flag.
Okay.
You can use this to maneuver through. Your boat will not be attacked.
Oh yeah, we're wearing the stupid bandana or whatever around our.
Yeah. One of you has a bandana for
Yeah.
Fly this flag. That will allow you to enter the city. Please obey the rules of the city. When I gather the information from the Shockman, second. I keep forgetting.
Aldo.
Aldo.
Adaro.
Adaro.
Black Dog will
allocation.
show her the note, so at least she knows what to ask. The scroll.
I am certain that they will be very forthcoming. Now that we know what questions we should be asking. Maybe some other time, is what she says to Gitano.
Oh, our captain also. We've suffered some casualties and need some new crew. Living guys.
Yeah.
I assume it's okay for us to look for additional crew here.
We are a free port of free men. And women.
Yeah, Black Dog's just okay. All right. He's gonna get Jin to check to see if everyone who's new, are they undead or not?
Are you alive?
Are you alive? Do you have a heartbeat? Can you stand in the middle of the day?
Everybody needs to poop. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm sure ghouls poop. You can argue that vampires might hold one in for a few centuries.
One dried beef jerky, like fruit roll up.
The leftovers from when I was alive.
Every 50 years, fuck my life.
Fuck my own life.
Okay. Ife gives you the.
Yeah, I'll hand the banner to Banta. He's the deck boss.
Okay. Is there anything else that you require?
Nope, we want to get back to our launch to get the fuck out of here. Okay, Gitano, fine.
There's so many like restaurants and inns
We can
and
come back
taverns
later.
and other drinking establishments we haven't explored yet. And
I've
perhaps,
got 2 whole silver pieces left.
We're gonna be.
and perhaps
Let's go. We're gonna be hiring men, which means we'll have to go to drinking houses, likely.
I'm so good at that. Okay. A lovely lady. If we should meet again, we'll have to try to keep it professional.
Give me a charisma check.
He's such a horrible flirt.
Enjoy yourself.
25. What the hell?
Okay. She hexes you.
Oh crap.
Okay, you've got good
Poop
luck.
Sideways.
She's given you a good luck hex, and it's going to be. She's apparently very powerful. You've got a reroll of a d20. Good luck hex.
That could have gone very bad, couldn't it? Or the other way, rather.
The DC was 20, and you were getting a hex either way.
Awesome.
Black Dog's just a little unnerved. At
Hey,
this
she
tower.
just winks at you, and there's just this feeling. You feel lucky.
Awesome. All right, it's 1d20 reroll.
Gonna go back to her tower. She's going to go
Tower of Power.
talk to what remains of the Sharkman.
All right, we will make contact with Molgromere, let him know what's happened, and then I think there's a group of us that are espousing the great deeds of Captain Molgromere and the Happy Barnacle to find new people. And I think you said D4 plus 1 per day.
It's D4 plus 1 per day. Yep. And then it's the. Are you in? So you're like you're diplomacying them, is what it sounded like. Because you can intimidate them.
Get on board! I don't know. Molgromere should probably lead his own recruitment efforts.
Yeah.
But Black Dog's going to back him up. Like Black Dog really thinks that having a competent crew of sailors is a good idea, and it just was poor luck that his guys were on top of the boat when others could have been.
Yeah, Molgromere will hit his own recruitment efforts. So do I make it? Is it
you can make the DCs in your sleep. That's not a big thing. I just want to know: is it honeyed words? Are you lying? Are you intimidating?
It's honeyed words. He doesn't want to force anyone on because those people tend to fucking leave.
Well, so you got people like Karen who'd be like, "That's bullshit."
This is the best crew ever.
And you don't want to lie because then people get fucking bitter. Because this isn't what I signed up for.
I didn't even get to sign up. I just got shanghaied.
Stay in the barrel.
All right. I don't know. It looks like a lot of fun in the city there.
You know, Well, Grimsby is breaking the law because he's a ghoul.
Nope. Okay. The Happy Barnacle gets moved into Senghor. It makes your trade much easier. It makes your ability to gather stuff much easier. You are approached by a dwarf. At one point, he's missing an eye. I'm just going to pull him across. I'm going to pull him to the Happy Barnacle. Happy Barnacle, map, Happy Barnacle. He seems to be very nervous over water, right? Like you're now at the harbor, so people can like walk up to your boat as you're actually docked. He does have some guards with him, just in case, something untoward happens. He wouldn't want something untowards. Oh, no, wrong one. Okay. Turu Maku is here.
Oh yeah. Jin talked to him, I think. Where's the Happy Barnacle? Do you need a token for that? Or?
Oh, sure. Yeah, give me a second. I've got one.
There
Oh,
you go.
that works too. We'll go to Senghor. Size. There we go. Well, maybe a little bigger. Maps are weird sometimes. We're just going to go like this. And you are at... Oh, we're going to go with this dock here. Okay. I'll actually use this. I'll just use this map because it works.
The dead fish are still hanging out on the outside.
Or do you donate them to the?
I think we're going to donate them.
As soon as we get there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have the dead sahuagin on the ship now. How do you bring the ship in without your do you row it in?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a your piloting check, because your ship is damaged. It doesn't steer correctly. You're trying to navigate.
Do the oars.
So, profession sailor. I just want to make sure we're still talking the same thing.
Yep.
All right. Molgromere will take the lead. Plus, do I still get the ship upgrade bonuses?
Your ship is not really working properly.
So just regular. Okay.
If you want to go by sails and no rudder, that's up to you. In the crowded bay.
You get a bonus from Black Dog's men who are doing the rowing. Give me a second. I'm doing the gauntlet of rolls here. Daedalus helping them, and then it's the strength check with size bonus, which would be 4 plus 3 from Daedalus. So the rowers give you a +3.
+3, all right.
They respond to commands well, and they're strong.
You're up there yelling, port, starboard, board at port, reverse on starboard, hard on port, reverse on port, hard on starboard. As you're now trying to steer the massive boat with sticks on the sides, and none of the people doing the rowing can actually see if the boat's going in the right direction.
This was +8. So +4 from the monkey. +7. So +29. Oh, Siren.
Siren's not here. Oh, unless we're coming back.
You had to come back to be told that you're
her
going
bard
in.
song reduces it by 6, so basically we're adding it as a bonus.
Yeah, so
Yeah, the DC is 30 to do this without having any issues. I think as I heard the bonuses counting up, I think
we ought to make it.
Yeah, you can basically limp your ship around without bumping into anything. Okay, you limp your ship into harbor. You're collecting crew. The next day, Turu Maku comes basically to the docks, to your across your gangplank. Well, for fuck's sake, like a DC 15 sense motive roll. He's afraid of water. Like
Jin will notice this and help him up into the boat.
Okay. Well, thank you. You got a cartographer or something?
Indeed. He will bring him to the captain's quarters, where we'll summon Sunbu and Sebastian.
So it took some doing, but
Oh, Captain, this is the Castellani contact here in Senghor. His name is Turu Maku.
Pleasure. Welcome to the Happy Barnacle.
It's a lovely ship. He is ill at ease. He doesn't like being on the boat. He doesn't like boats. He doesn't like water. It's pretty obvious he's not.
Okay.
He's unthrilled about being here.
Jin will cast a remove fear on him before he leaves him to talk to the captain.
Okay. Took some doing, took some finagling, took some digging, and a couple of favors. But we were able to acquire a piece of that vessel.
You don't say.
Yeah, little ship. I mean, apparently you've got some friends. I didn't expect it to be such a priority, but Brisbane sends his regards.
Oh.
He said, "Don't worry, you can make it up to him later."
This is the piece of the rogue vessel Hateful Scorn.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Well, I thank you very much for the experience of your work.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of considering the dangers I went through. A bit of a finder's fee might be appropriate.
I'll tell you what, we'll cut you in on the reward once we catch the bastards.
10%.
It'll be a nominal fee beyond what we've already paid you.
10% it is. He puts his hand up.
I don't think we paid him anything.
He hasn't paid shit all yet.
Yeah.
All right, 10%.
Get all 12. He puts the vial down. He then why's it gotta be fucking boats? Dwarves are supposed to be on land. I yearn for caves.
That's funny. They'll fall upwards.
Why live here if you don't like water?
It's a long story.
I have to admit, I'm fascinated, and clearly this is not where you want to tell this story. So another time we will meet, we will drink, we will eat, and you will tell me your story, because I am very curious.
Long beards and tight braids can make for very hateful and lasting decisions.
Okay, I'll take your word on it.
He very, very carefully walking his way back to the vessel. He definitely does not have sea legs. He's very careful down the gangplank.
Jin says, "Do not worry, I know how to swim." And he picks him up and puts him on the dock. And
Dwarves aren't built for swimming.
I mean, if you fell into the water, I'd be able to rescue you here.
I got what you mean. I got what you meant. Just stating it clearly. Dwarves aren't meant for swimming.
Gotta learn somehow.
It's the clip of like John Wayne or whatever. Yeeting a 6-year-old into the thing. He's a 6-year-old. It's an old western. The kid shows up. I don't know how to swim. You're gonna learn today.
Welcome to the Karen. Throw him in the deep end. School of swimming.
Oh, no, this guy was good to us. He basically made that quest possible without us dinking around forever. Someone wants to run a couple of tests. So we're going to use the pieces of coral that we got from the Happy Barnacle to see if we can track if Fixie's is plongere.
Plongere.
So we'll oh, I'm gonna see. You see a little thing of coral.
It's a damn pong air, and don't you call it anything but.
We'll take out our map of the shackles and see if we can pinpoint the Bodicles.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
It counts as a boat.
And it's heading away from us or towards us? Away.
It is heading. Wait a second. You are. Actually, could we save this map real quick and then flip over to the Shackles map? It would be. It's heading deeper into the. It's heading into the Shackles.
Okay.
Like deeper.
I'm just gonna save
be
campaign
westerly.
as, and I'll give it a proper name this time. So.
Somebody's making fun of me.
What,
And his name
what's
is-
the date today?
It is 1/12/2025. Or in the smart way of doing dates, 2025 01/12 or 1/11. Yep.
12 now. 11 for him.
11 for him.
Yes. Touche.
Open. I'm going to open the Ruach Direct map.
Which is what I had named the other map, by the way. I can understand the consternation.
Okay, this isn't the right one. Give me a second. There's a bunch of things missing.
Yes, there are many notes missing.
That's because that one's from a year ago. Let's do this one. Yes, this feels better.
Oh, rack. Okay, so
I'm going to replace Molgromere's token with the Happy Barnacle token.
cool.
Sure.
I thought we mapped some stuff onto the shackles, like the shackles itself. I don't see it populated here, so I think we'll have to repopulate that later. Okay, you're
Size tiny. Give me a second. I'm going to make it size tiny, and I'm going to remove the snap to grid. Yeah. No, we didn't put anything in here.
Okay, in the I thought we did. Okay, in the shackles, you know that Tidewater Rock is the tip of this island.
Okay. I'm going to put a little dot there.
Yeah, like I put some dots in for some things previously.
Oh, I see.
And some of them I just put the dots down, and then I didn't because
Okay, so this is Tidewater Rock. Tidewater Rock. So this is where the guy who's supposed to be watching ship lanes, who's acting like a peen. Okay.
Yep. The vessel that you are tracking is currently here, and it's going in this direction.
Okay. It's like right smack dab in the middle of the shackles.
Yep. It's the boat moves rather quick.
Oh. Okay. Well, okay. Let's see where the hateful scorn is. So we'll dismiss that spell and track the hateful scorn.
Okay. The hateful scorn is, give me a D8 and a D6, Mark, or Ahmed, either or. Ahmed, if you could give me the 6.
Dos, senor, dos.
Okay. Okay. The hateful scorn is currently docked along this island here.
Like really close to the shore.
Yep, it's really yeah, it's close to the shore here.
Do we know what that is?
This is where
I'm on Wormwood. I can't see anything.
you do. It's going to take me a second because I have to go through. I have to figure out which module that was in. Is it? Is it? Yeah.
We will one day be lord of the shackles.
Shackle Lord. So you do know the name of that island. Just give me a second. Here we go. All right, that island is called Broken Hook.
Okay. Let's do a knowledge check to see if we know what that spot is on Broken Hook. 42 from Sebastian.
Give me a second. Okay, there's a town there.
And a point where I should put the dot for the town.
The town would be here.
Oh, it's inland.
Yeah, it's a little bit inland.
It's called
Opara.
Oppara or
Yep, Oppara. It would be, so it's a little bit inland. It would be a R&R town. It is known for recreation and operas and
bunch of bars and horror houses and
yes,
halls.
recreation. It is a place for recreation, and if you were looking for bards or whatever, it'd be a place where that you'd also find those there.
Huh? Do you see that, Molgromere? They brought all their sorcerers to Opara. Huh? Yes.
Yes.
Sounds like a place that Karen might enjoy. Simple pleasures of the flesh.
I like pleasures of the flesh.
That's why I said that you would like it.
Everyone likes pleasures of the flesh, even if they don't want to admit it.
Tiddlywinks. He likes playing tiddlywinks.
I too do enjoy pleasures of the flesh.
Oh no, I just have to remind myself that he's not playing three-dimensional chess. He's playing tiddlywinks.
Yes, with himself.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he loses.
Mm-hmm.
My mom told me when I was little you shouldn't play tiddlywinks in public. If you play tiddlywinks with yourself in public, it's no good.
Uh-huh.
All the gods can see you when you do it. Makes them cry. The good gods cry. The evil gods laugh.
Okay, well,
Remind
Thank
me
you
to
for your
figure out
mother's-
where Karen comes from so that I can wipe it from the multiverse when I become powerful enough.
It comes from the sky, dummy. You can't wipe out the sky.
Surrounded by geniuses.
Don't you forget.
All right, so basically, we could avoid the sahuagin. We probably could also check out Tidewater whenever we go after the boat,
Yep.
or maybe on our way back, or I don't know. We
E-
duck out
you-
there twice.
Yeah, you can go there. What are you doing with your sahuagin that you've now brought into the city?
Oh, we're donating them to the.
No. You have a live sahuagin
Oh,
that was right beside where your storyteller told a story to, like, out front of the room where the sahuagin was being kept with the. You told the story of the crew and the history.
oh yeah, this sahuagin's getting his throat slit in the night, I think, or he's gonna have a hemorrhage or something.
I think that sahuagin is just being undid and then added to the pile, or
Added to the pile.
I'm. Part of me is going. Is that circlet that's causing us problems? I mean, if we can get rid of this guy, and get rid of the Sahuagin problem for 6 months.
They can't track us. Well, it's in the Mage's private sanctum. The reason why they're able to track us because Gitano doesn't always spend time in the sanctum.
he does spend a lot of time in extra-dimensional spaces and stuff, though.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
We still. Do you want one of the Plongur crafts or not?
Well, we have we can track those without anything anyway.
Yeah, we could track the general. So we could just get into the habit of casting that spell over a few days to see if they're
Just
coming.
see where they are.
And then have our buffs up and be ready.
It's supposed to be sleeping and not ready.
Ready and have our guys butchered. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It was a good fight.
Okay, so you are that your prisoner is being unalived.
Yeah.
Or
well, it's Molgromere's call as the captain, so
Molgromere is told that the when the frogs were here, when the boggards were here, and Sebastian was telling them our tale, he did it outside of the door with the sahuagin. I covered his ears, but I don't know if I can't guarantee he heard nothing.
Well, then he has to die. Oh, well. I will shed so many tears. Okay.
It is most unfortunate. He has been a good friend of mine. I will shed tears for him. Do not worry.
That is the saddest thing I have heard in so long. So long. He walks away just baffled. So long. Why? So sad.
so psycho.
I'm gonna miss him.
We have spent many hours bonding together, reveling in the pleasures of the flesh.
Ooh, okay. You know it's statements like this is why you eat alone, right?
That is my burden to bear.
Okay, as long as you're comfortable with it. And the fact that your best friends are people you torture. Okay.